Alright, guys. So, this Patreon request comes from my good friend, Chris, aka the Mount Vernon Kid. Chris, thank you once again for your Patreon request, as well as continued patronage. And as always, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below and hit the third tier, because remember, in my Patreon update, I said that the fourth tier was no longer for requests. In fact, I was getting rid of it, and requests can now be on the third tier. So that's and that also gives you access to all the other stuff on Patreon, polls, videos, stuff like that. So yeah. So if you would like to have your own Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where you guys can start sending me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. But anyway, let's get started with the video. So this request is this one's fun, because this one is going to be talking about my favorite animal-themed superheroes. So as always, this isn't going to be a top 10 list. I should preference that this is not a top 10 list. This is a just several characters I find, that animal-themed heroes that I find really fun and really enjoy seeing. So it's not a top 10 list. We're just kind of going to go through several animal-themed heroes and kind of talk about them real quick and why I like them. So let's get started with the first one, and that is Buddy Baker, aka Animal Man. Animal Man is one of those characters I always get excited to see, because like, he's such an oddball character he doesn't turn into animals, he just takes on the abilities of animals, and it's kind of like Vixen in a way, only he only can do it in like a proximity of other animals. But the thing that I like about Buddy Baker is that Buddy is more or less, he's a family man. He has a whole family behind him. He has like a family that loves him and they're all in on him. And he's always just a fun character to see. He's just a dude who just like, and he also has a fun costume. I really love I really love Animal Man's costume. Speaking of Vixen, there's another character I really enjoy. Vixen is she's dangerous, she can be lethal, and she can just tap into the red whenever she needs. She's a great fighter, and whenever I think of like of an essential Justice League team, I always think of having Vixen. If I was to do a Justice League comic, I would definitely have Vixen on the team. Like, she would definitely be on this Justice League team. Anyway, so there you go, Vixen. Moving on now to the next one on this list, and come on, did you think he was not going to be here? Did you really think that this character was not going to be mentioned? Come on, you know Beast Boy was going to be here. Come on now, you knew Beast Boy was going to be on this list. Like, when you think animal-themed heroes, you usually think of Beast Boy, one of the essential members of the Teen Titans, and he has been a leader in the past. He has been a leader of the Titans in the past. He has been a stalwart member of the Titans, and someone who has always been like the fun, jokey character. But also, Garfield's gone through some serious shit. And I don't mean the Orange Cat, I mean Beast Boy. This is a dude who has quite literally gotten his shit wrecked and still keeps going no matter what. And hey, I don't blame him, because in the end, he got the hot goth girl. He got what we all wanted, so anyway. So, yeah, of course I was gonna, like I said, of course Beast Boy was gonna be here. Did you think he wasn't? I fucking hate this chair. Thankfully, I will not. I won't be dealing with it much longer, because I have a new chair coming in, courtesy of my girlfriend. Anyway, sorry for that tangent. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. As for our next animal-themed character, and this is another one where I like enjoy seeing them, and that is B'wana Beast. B'wana Beast is a fun, like, character that doesn't get used a lot, but I love his ability that he can just mix two animals together and make, like, just weird amalgams of characters, and I just find him fun. Is he Justice League level? No, but he is a character that is always fun to see. So, B'wana Beast. Let's move on to Marvel, since I've talked a lot about DC animal-themed heroes. So let's talk about our next one, and that is Gorilla Man. Gorilla Man is one of the agents of Atlas. He's this smart-ass, gun-toting gorilla who Jason Aaron really has a love for. I don't get it, but, like, Jason Aaron has, like, a weird obsession with Gorilla Man, like, almost as weird as his obsession with the Orb. I don't get it, but I really love it, and he's always just a fun character to see. Because who doesn't love seeing a gorilla with, you know, a minigun? Of course, Tigra. I can't do this list without having Tigra on the list. Smart, sassy, just a fierce warrior. Doesn't get I never got why she doesn't get a lot of respect these days, but it is really cool of Jed MacKay using her more and more in the Moon Knight run, and I really love her relationship with Mark Spector. So yeah, Tigra, another character I really wanted to have on this list. Now, if you're wondering, like, is Spider-Man here or others? They're animal-themed. Well, animal-themed is more like they are very connected to that animal. It isn't like that's their, like, the animal thing is their whole thing. Spider-Man, he just has spider powers. He doesn't make it, like, if this was JMS Spider-Man, maybe. But yeah, certain criteria, like, is Black Panther on here? No. Because they aren't really, like, while they have animal names and they are connected to animals, animals aren't their big thing. Like, animals aren't their whole shtick. They get their powers from animals. They do get their powers from and have animal-shaped names. But really, these guys don't really... those characters like Wasp, Ant-Man... Ant-Man, you could kind of make the argument because he does control ants. But yeah. So there you go, guys. It's more DC characters than Marvel, but hey, that's just how the writers go. That's how it goes. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite animal-themed superheroes? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, Chris, thank you once again. And like I said, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where you guys get to the 3rd tier, and you guys can start sending requests for videos, as well as start checking out videos over on Patreon. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.